tumefinyo sana in terms of youth. And your name also contributed a lot, where you are from and who you are and who is your father. So it is time now the youth have to take this mantle and push for their agendas. And the right person and the right party to push this agenda is Safina Party. It's an act.
Safina.
Yeah. So ukibebo na ingizo ndani tunaenda pamoja. And I think 12 will show the world and Narok town and Narok county that there's a party called Safina. We are coming for this seat.
Ndani kabisa.
Ndani. And I don't think that we lose it. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
We wish you the best.
Thank you.
Kwa hivyo we wish you the best. Unajua kwamba uko ndani Duata na Duata inamaanisha kwamba vision.
Yes.
If you have a vision, wewe sukuma vision yako, maana wewe na Mungu wako. Wewe na Mungu wako ndio wanajuana. Kwa hivyo zungumza na wakazi wa kaunti ya Narok kama wakazi wa mji wa Narok ili ya kwamba wajitokeze na kujua kwamba Kizito pia ako kwenye kinyang'anyiro cha mwakilishi wadi wa eneo hili. Kwa hivyo zungumza na wao.
To the resident of Narok town, this is your son, your in-law, your brother, your relative. Don't check me as a leader. Check me as your brother. And I'm not asking this seat to be called Mushimiwa. I'm asking for this seat because I believe I have a vision and lead that can make Narok life again. We have so many issues to discuss, but most of the issue that we have right now is how can we empower people to live an economic revolution. We have a first feat that we believe that in during the economic revolution, we can change the life of so many people. I'm not coming to ask you, or I'm not promising you to do so many things. But there's only one thing that I want you to know is that Kizito ni mzaliwa wa hii area. Kizito ni mleleaji wa hapa. Nimezunguka sana. Nimeenda nje, nimerudi. But now I'm coming with one promise. Not even a promise, but one way to lead. That I want to change Narok to be a better place for us. I want to change the education system, the health system, and also the market system. So that we can have a good Narok. So ukiingia pale kwenye kupiga kura, angalia Opondo Okuparu Msinya. That is my name. Na angalia chama ni Safina. Safina, pesa. Pesa, Safina. This is a new party in Narok town, but at the end of the day, it is not electing party. We elect a leader who believe has a courage and who has a vision for the Narok town ward. Asante sana na karibuni.
Thank you very much Bwana Kizito kwa wakati wako. We wish you the best.
Thank you.
We wish you the best. Unajua kwamba mko wengi sana kwenye kinyang'anyiro hicho, lakini wananchi wanapiga kura, Mwenyezi Mungu anachagua nini?
Ashachagua.
Ashachagua tayari. Kizito.
Ole Kizito.
Thank you very much. We wish you the best na Mwenyezi Mungu azidi kukubariki.
Before end, I want to welcome you on 12 at around from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. We'll be having our party leader here in Narok. So we'll have a lot to talk.
Atakuwa wapi jamani?
So we have an office that we are opening.
Oh, okay.
That will be a regional office. Pale juu opposite on our way to Nairobi. Hapo Temple. We'll be launching the office there. It will be an office for the Narok County and the the Southern Rift.
The Southern Rift.
Yeah. So we want to push Safina. So nawakaribisha wote kwa mkutano. Na naomba kura zenu. Sababu mimi ni kijana wenyu, mimi ni in-law wenyu. Mimi ni brother yenyu.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
You are a humble man. Yeah. We wish you the best. Kwa hivyo sisi kama Ndwara TV we wish you the best. Kwa hivyo kwa maana uongozi ni wito. Na unajua kwamba ukitafuta uongozi ni Mwenyezi Mungu ndiye amekuambia uende ukatafute. Kuna wengi ambao wangeweza kutafuta, lakini bila shaka wewe Mwenyezi Mungu amekuambia kwamba ni bora ili uweze kuwa kiongozi wa eneo hili. Kwa hivyo we wish you the best.
On day one, ukiekelea Biblia chini hivi, there is no debt we are paying that is odious.
I am going to do the following. I will suspend all debt payments with immediate effect. We have done an audit to date on what are public records. But as I'm seeing in other countries, Senegal being one, Zambia another, when new governments have come in and they do an audit, they find other things. Okay? So we will do what is called an in-depth audit because we believe maybe some of these books are fudged. An in-depth audit. Senegal, when Traoré went in, they said that they had 70% GDP debt ratio. All right? He discovered that it was more like 96, 98 after a few months of an audit. When Chelema got in Zambia, he found loans he was in shock about that Lunga had taken. That were never public records.
Yes.
As required by law. So the first thing we're going to do is a clear audit. And I don't believe it will take more than 3 months. But we will suspend
all debt payments.
And I believe Kenyans are very right to know the truth of this monster. And we shall publish the truth. And I'll tell you, it is our belief that we do not have debt. And any legitimate debt we have has already been paid to illegitimate sources. And we will not pay those illegitimate sources anymore, and we want our money back. All right? So we believe we're beginning Kenya on a new slate. We'll have a saving of a minimum, we believe, of 2 trillion shillings a year from the current taxation, tax revenue that is
That is the amount of money
tax
we
revenue
save.
On tax revenue. Now, what does that allow us to do? That's where we get to our second finger. It allows us to ensure that we can provide free universal health care for anyone who is a Kenyan citizen. That your ID qualifies you to get free
health care.
And I think I want us to reach a stage where we start talking about what is that quality of that health care. That is when now we'll really be debating issues. All right? But you'll get free universal health care. There'll be no SHA-SHIF payments. We have, for lack of a better word, a lot of political conmanship here. It's very easy to sloganeer, very easy to promise, but nobody tells you the how to. President Ruto's agenda was based on the have-nots against the haves. Very dangerous politics. The hustler was viewed as a have-not. And then they come up with some model that nobody could explain called bottom-up economics. I don't know how they were going to take money from the top to take to the bottom, because they could never quite explain it. So that is conmanship. Raila Odinga came up with the 6,000 for the vulnerable. Great. But he didn't say how he was going to do it. And the issue becomes, are we a socialist nation? Are we a capitalist nation? And these are the debates we need to have. Are you sweating here so that somebody else gets your sweat? It's very much premised, for example, on what William Ruto is doing with housing. He came back to say, you people who are earning salaries, you're just being unfair to those who don't have houses. Why don't you contribute? But look at the model, right? This is a government that is building housing on our land, public land. It is taking on taxes to build the brick and mortar, right? So our taxes have contributed the land, the structure, and then it comes back to ask us to pay for them. How does that make sense? It's like you building on your own property, your money, your land, and then you charge yourself for the same
Rent.
property. No, not even rent.
Yeah.
You come and sell it back to yourself. You buy it again. Does it make sense?
It doesn't.
It should have been given. So this is the model we are saying that is pure exploitation and extraction and domination and conmanship.
Final word, Jimmy. I'll allow you 30 seconds to say something to Kenyans.
My dear Kenyans, we are at a turning point in our history. And I call upon you all to participate with I and we in Safina in taking Kenya through the next phase of our liberation called economic liberation. I plead with you to seize this moment, to look at every single leader that comes before you attempting to take your vote, to articulate to you the issues of your life, the issues of the day in Kenya. This is a moment for you to change history. It is our moment as a country. It was started by Genz, and we must complete this journey of liberating Kenya from the shackles of what was created in 1920 by the colonialist. You must arm yourself with that voter's card. You must participate in an election that answers your question when you X the box. It must be you you're voting for. Not Jimmy, not whoever else. It is you yourself you're voting for. Your question must be answered when you're Xing that box. And that question can only be the next phase of our liberation, which is the economic. Join us in that liberation.
Thank you so much. That's where we come to a close.
Mido nacheza mdhamini si nakaona dai moshi tazivuta vuta limit ya kuuliza imeongezeka nikoma neza shika jag na kanudu sie nacheza kiroro neza fika soko turirime mdagi meditation naki shusha kibandaski cha podonde neza rada nama vuta izoma